Hello everybody, this is Peggy Lamb from Massage Publications, and today I want to talk about the relationship between the posterior oblique sling and a runner who is having a lot of pain in her mid-back, thoracic, neck, and cervical regions. And the weird thing about this is it would only hit at the 4-mile mark. She did not have pain at any other time. And she went to therapists, and everybody worked on her pain pattern around the neck and the rhomboids and traps, the typical, the usual suspects that always give all of us so much problem. But it didn't resolve the issue, and she'd get some relief, but every time she hit that 4-mile mark, the pain would come back. So I want to relate this. The solution to this lies in the posterior oblique sling, which is the gluteus maximus and the opposite side latissimus dorsi. So the right gluteus maximus connects with the left latissimus dorsi, and the two of them together form this sling that is part of the stabilization mechanism of the SI joint. Now, gluteus maximus, or G-max as it's affectionately known, plays a huge role in SI joint stabilization. It connects to the sacrotuberous ligament, which is the key ligament in SI joint stabilization, and it controls nutation, movement of the sacrum. So it's a primetime player there. So remember, she was a runner. So her glutes should be strong, right? Yeah, so let's go around the corner. And what's the antagonist to the G-max? Well, it would be the iliopsoas, right? So what do we know about psoas? Antagonist to G-max. Iliopsoas tends to be overly facilitated, overly activated, or yang, if you want to think of it in energetic terms. And I like to think in all kinds of paradigms to help inform me. And it's a useful way to think. So we know that it tends to be overly activated, overly facilitated. And how's it going to affect the antagonist, the G-max? Well, it's going to inhibit G-max. And that's the relationship between agonist and antagonist. So it's always helpful that when somebody has a pain pattern in a certain area, say on the back or anywhere, and go to the opposite side and check out what's going on with the antagonist. All right, so the solution to this runner's pain was actually in the psoas. Okay, so let me explain this twisty tale. Since psoas was overly facilitated, it prevented from G-max from firing completely, which meant that its partner in SI joint stabilization, the latissimus dorsi, that left latissimus dorsi, would have to do more than its fair share. And around the 4-mile mark in this runner's case, she would feel pain on that left side all around the thoracic and cervical spine. Because the lats would tire out, it starts recruiting other muscles, your phasic muscles, which are primarily for movement and fatigue easily. And it would start a whole trigger point referral pattern in rhomboids, levator, traps, the usual suspects, okay? So the solution was to free up the psoas through some release techniques and stretching, which would help G-max to fire more completely and do its fair share of SI joint stabilization. And once that was done, and she did her own self stretches on a regular basis, that pain at the 4-mile mark disappeared. So the moral of this story is pain patterns are useful. They're not the whole story. We really need to think globally. And of course we act locally, but if we can look at the whole body. And sometimes it takes a while to figure out what's actually going on. So if you would like more information about 5 tips to stabilize the SI joint, I have a free download and you're welcome to it. My purpose is to really empower you to get better results from your clients. And before I forget, I need to give credit for that case study to Dr. John Gibbons, an osteopath whom I follow, and that's from an article that was originally published in Massage and Bodywork Quarterly. And so I found it extremely revealing and just another reminder for me to really think outside the box, think globally. All right, this is Peggy Lamb from Massage Publications. I hope this video was helpful for you. Please click the like button, the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.